Yeah, but I mean, like the last, well, maybe the last 2 minutes of the game or the last minute of the game to make sure you get a shot right.
Just think, Marv, you could carry a little like beanbag around with you and throw it out on the floor. When
you would like that. I think it'd be too many stoppages. And the poor free throw shooting continues. Now a timeout is taken by the West. 11 of 22 at the line by the Eastern Conference. They lead by 1, 35.8 remaining in the fourth. A moment ago, there was a question as to whether this shot by Kobe Bryant was a 3 or a 2, and it looked to be a three-point shot, although he was credited with a two-pointer, and a moment ago that was a point of discussion.
Here we go, Trace. It's Blaine and my play. You were on the other side of the court. We both didn't see it, so we can't count a 3. We got to count a 2. Well, we didn't see it. We can't look at replay.
This would be one of those opportunities now where if you had a different set of rules, you could challenge it because it could mean the basketball game.
Well, the East up 132, 131 coming up on 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Duncan over McGlure, able to bank it home. The West leads by 1, and a timeout called by Rick Carlisle.
You like smart coaches like Flip Saunders who remember where Tim Duncan likes to line up on the floor and throw him right where Popovich in San Antonio gives it to him.
Well, he loves that angle bank shot. We know that, Mike. And he finds a spot on the floor where he can kiss it off the glass, softens the shot up, drives it down, gets good penetration there, and then creates space with that shoulder, gives his team a 1-point lead. What does Indiana coach Rick Carlisle have up his sleeve here now?
Our 26.1 remaining in the fourth. The West by 1. Guys, what do you think Rick Carlisle is planning on this possession?
Well, the first thing is, do you make any substitutions now and bring new people in the game to try and get a mismatch in your particular favor?
Well, what I'd like to have I'd like to have three-point shooters out there because you see the size of the West. So anything going to the basket, a big guy's going to help. You can kick that out and maybe get a three-point shot. The question is, who are they going to go to? I think he's going to go to Tracy McGrady. I think you're going to see something with a pick and roll with Tracy McGrady going against Kevin Garnett.
All right, Jason Kidd will throw in. Kobe Bryant will be on the ball. It gets it into McGrady. See Garnett digging in defensively. Now Shaq switches off. McGrady with the lob, and last touch by the East. West in possession with 15 seconds to go.
And Flip Saunders frantically trying to get a substitute in quickly, but didn't have time to get anybody up to the table. He wanted smaller people on the floor, obviously, to handle the ball.
Foul on Iverson, so the East is over the limit.
Well, you could see the strategy there. They went screen roll with Shaquille's man, so Shaquille would have to switch out. And what he did a great job. He got out and forced McGrady to put it on the floor. They collapsed, and he made a very difficult play. But they tried to get Shaq involved in the pick and roll and did a nice job.
Ray Allen, an outstanding free throw shooter, but just 1 for 2 tonight.
You know what Shaq did is by jumping out, Doug, the way he did and chasing McGrady, he chased him inside the three-point line, knowing that he had other big guys to help back there.
Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. We're down to 14.4. Allen hits on both. It's a 3-point game. The West in front, and Rick Carlisle using his final timeout. We're down to 14 and 4/10 seconds remaining in regulation. We'll be right back. The West 135, the East 132. We're down to 14 seconds remaining. Last year in Atlanta, this game went double overtime at halftime. Michael Jordan honored in his last All-Star game. First overtime, score tied at 136, and Jordan hit the fadeaway. That gave the East 2-point lead. Kobe Bryant would be fouled by Jermaine O'Neal, hit 2 of 3 to send the game to double overtime, and Kevin Garnett dominated the second. OG finished with 37 points, and he was All-Star Game MVP. The West won at 155 to 145.
But you come out and take a foul here, Doug, with the 3-point differential. If you are the Western Conference, put them on the line for 2, but don't give up the 3.
Yeah, I'd like for him to use a little clock. I wouldn't want to take it immediately. I'd like for him to use a little clock if possible.
And Rick Carlisle putting another shooter on the floor. Michael Redd has come on. We're down to 10 seconds. Here's Kidd. It's a 3-point ball game. Here's the 3 by Redd. Duncan with the rebound, and he is fouled with 2 1/10 seconds remaining.
The West did a great job because what happened is Jason Kidd penetrated, hoping to draw somebody, and everybody stayed at home on the defense. That's just concentration of not being sucked into the watch this now. See, he stayed alive out there with the Michael Redd and did not give him any space. And then you see Kobe running to get a hand in his face. That's just awareness of what's needed at that point in time.
Now Duncan 1 for 2 at the line. The East does not have any timeouts remaining with 2.1 to go in this fourth quarter and a 3-point lead.
That's all you need right there. That one wraps it up for the Western Conference.
This was a terrific game. From start to finish, well played, competitive. This is the NBA has to be very proud of this game today, Mark.
And the best basketball we saw was in the fourth quarter. There's no question that both teams got serious down the stretch, and the West has defeated the East 136 to 132. So the West has now won 4 of the last 5. Shaquille O'Neal, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Kobe Bryant, 9 of 12 from the field. He had 20 points, so the Laker connection doing the job for the West. While the East with a surprising scoring leader, Jamal McLaurin of the New Orleans Hornets, 19 points, along with 8 rebounds, 10 assists for Jason Kidd, 11 assists for Allen Iverson. West 136, East 132. We'll be back with the announcement of the MVP after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and TNT Johnson.
Thank you very much. It is time now for the presentation of the MVP trophy, and to do that, the commissioner of the NBA, David Stern.